evening and welcome to Hungary Report, station of public media and one's foreign language news hour. I'm Csenge Gabriela Ibolya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. For us, human life, people's lives and safety come first, said Prime Minister Viktor Orban after a meeting of the coronavirus operational body. The Prime Minister said Hungarian defense against the virus focuses on individual cases.
First, we have to deal with the questions concerning human lives. This is our priority. Afterwards, financial experts can assess the economic effects, but this will only be a task for later on. This is what Viktor Orban talked about after the operative board's meeting. The Prime Minister pointed out that the goal of the Hungarian response is to avoid these individual cases becoming clusters and to prevent epicenters from evolving, which could lead to whole groups getting infected. I would like to ask everyone to avoid two mistakes. First, to understate the dangers of the virus and the problems the infection may cause. And second, creating a panic, Viktor Orban pointed out. An effective response requires efforts from everyone, highlighted the Prime Minister, and asked everyone not to regard protection as a task exclusive to authorities. The PM asked for precise work and perseverance from authorities. He added it is the government's task to provide all resources necessary to fight the new virus. There will not be shortcomings. I can promise experts and the general public as well that there will be no economic barriers in Hungary when it comes to fighting the virus. I would also like to ask Hungarian citizens to be cooperative and understanding, even if they experience difficulties and inconvenience in the fight against the new virus, the head of government said. He added that it will be decided on Tuesday the latest whether to go ahead with the official celebration of the March 15th national holiday. Regarding other mass events, the decision on whether to cancel them is at this point in the hands of the organizers, he added, pointing out that should the situation worsen, the operative board will have the authority to cancel such public events.
More and more details are emerging of the two Iranian students studying in Hungary who have been infected by the coronavirus. One of them is studying at St. Stephen's University in Gödöllő, but has not attended university since returning from Iran. The other student at Semmelweis University went to classes for a week since returning to Hungary. They are all well, they have mild symptoms, no fever, but are still being examined. In addition to them, their significant others have also been quarantined. They are currently undergoing examinations as well.
It was confirmed Wednesday evening that two Iranian students studying in Hungary have been infected with the coronavirus. Both of them were transported to the St. Laszlo hospital. They are in hospital now and show mild symptoms and they don't have a fever. We are currently examining them. This is what the head of department at the Southwest Hospital Center told M1 News. János Slavik emphasized their recovery time will be based on the results of the laboratory examination. A person infected with the coronavirus can be considered recovered if consecutive examinations turn out negative and the coronavirus cannot be detected in the body. This usually takes 10 to 14 days from the start of the disease. However, this can vary individually, János Slavik explained. We have to figure out specifically who they came into contact with and where they went. At the operative board's briefing, the Minister of Human Resources pointed out that they must find the people the Iranian students have been in contact with. He added, the Hungarian healthcare system is prepared, there are enough doctors, and if necessary, hospital capacities can be expanded. There are currently 24 people under quarantine in Hungary in the St. Laszlo hospital.
Cooperation between Hungary and Croatia is extremely important for both nations, but Hungary often feels that Croatian political leaders are not too enthusiastic when it comes to developing bilateral relations. The Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade spoke about this in Zagreb, where he held several bilateral talks. Péter Szijjártó said that it is extremely important to improve the connection between the two countries, so by 2023, Hungary and Croatia will be connected by another highway and two new border crossings will also be opened.
We also agreed that we will start the engineering and construction of the Mura Bridge at Murakeresztúr, which will be a major step forward in terms of connections between the two countries. And we can get started on the future development of our rail links, the Budapest-Osijek and Budapest split lines, which will make it easier for Hungary, for the Hungarian people and the Hungarian economy to cross the border of the two countries much more often and more easily.
A hall was named after the first Hungarian female engineer at the Budapest University of Technology. Eszter Pécsi graduated here nearly 100 years ago. She was one of the first women to get a degree in engineering. She has worked as a structural engineer on several public and apartment buildings in Budapest, but has also been recognized in the United States for her work.
Grandma was very determined, pretty, charming, with a good sense of humor, who did almost everything perfectly, this lady said. For Zsuzsanna Fischer-Szabóné, her grandmother was a role model, therefore she too became an architect. Several buildings constructed in the capital, including the Fiumei Road Hospital, are associated with Eszter Pécsi, the first woman engineer. She was a structural engineer of the Kútvölgyi Hospital. She designed the ferro-concrete arches of the Alfred Hajós swimming stadium. She was also responsible for the structural engineering of many villas in Buda, apartments in Pest, and the reinforced concrete frame of Hotel Americana in New York that still operates till this day. Eszter Pécsi graduated from the Budapest University of Technology and Economics 100 years ago on the 8th of March in 1920. She finished her studies, which she started in Berlin in Hungary after. For a short period, the government of the Hungarian Republic allowed women to apply technical or law universities in 1918. She continued the second spring term in Budapest from 1918 till 1919. She passed her exams here. This is how she became the first woman who got her diploma in engineering at the University of Technology, the head of archives said. The anniversary was on Thursday, during which they named one of the event halls of the central building in the university after Eszter Pécsi. As of now, 1/3 of BME students are girls, but the principal hopes these numbers will increase in the future. This is a very good ratio. We wanted to capture the beginning of this for future generations, the principal said. The principal hopes that the first woman graduate of the technical university serves as an example to both men and women alike.
Classical music, jazz concerts, and various performances await visitors at the Bach for Everyone festival. More than 100 events will be organized all around the Carpathian Basin. The festival director said that besides concert halls, churches, and schools, hospitals will also be hosting free music performances for a week starting March 16th. The aim is to promote classical music with Bach pieces.
In schools alone, we will organize over 50 programs to promote music in the educational institutions through Bach's pieces. We will also go to hospitals, but of course we have countless other venues, such as outdoors, shopping malls and train stations, where our festival is present.
March is the month of caves in Hungary. The Öktelek National Park joined the program again this year. The nature reserve is home to the UNESCO-protected Baradla cave system. The 2.5 million-year-old cave is open for tours every day. These will be complemented with special programs this month. And winter has been extended at the Mátra Szent István ski park. Thanks to the temporary lower temperatures and the persisting snowmaking, people can once again ski from today, and the ski school has also opened. There are now 3 ski tracks and the same number of lifts working, but operators are hoping that the snowfall promised for Friday will extend the ski season in the Mátra till mid-March. And that's all for now, but don't forget you can catch Hungary Reports every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian and Chinese language news. Thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.